Hi, it's Lisa Honold with Parenting Digital Natives. You can find me at parentingdigitalnatives.com. I am an online safety advocate and mom to 3 tech-savvy kids who love technology. As I do, I love technology too. Today, I want to talk with Claudette Chenevert, known as the Stepmom Coach. She works with stepmoms who are struggling to create a cohesive family life. She is a Master Certified Step Family Foundation Coach who helps stepmoms build and create strong and healthy step families by helping stepmoms focus on what they want as a woman, partner, and parent. Welcome, Claudette.
Hi, Lisa. Glad to be here with you today.
I am so glad you're here. Today, I want to focus on aligning as parents, which is part of my 5-step online safety program. When I talk to parents, the first thing I ask them to do before they get their kids involved in online safety is to align as parents. Step 1 here on my 5-step system, align as parenting partners, whether or not you're still married, whether or not you have a blended family. It's really important to come together as adults. We are the leaders in the family, and take the high road, have the kids' interests first. So specifically, what I wanted to get your expertise on is how to have that conversation in a blended family when it is more difficult a lot of times. Maybe there are 2 sets of kids coming in and they have different technology rules coming in. How do you align as parents? What's the process for coming to an agreement?
And you're right, Lisa. I think this is such an important topic. And coming from a blended family or a step family, there are 2 sets of rules, often in 2 different households. So when you have children moving from one house to another, it's a hard thing for them to remember which rule belongs to mom, which rule belongs to dad, what am I supposed to do? I can do this at mom's, I can't do this at dad's, and then they get very frustrated, very angry, and chances are they may not follow your rules.
Mm-hmm.
So the best approach is to be on the same page. It's easier said than done. I hear you, I understand. But if you focus on what's most important for the children and their safety, then this is where you'll go and say, okay, let's try to work together. Ideally, if you are a step parent, you and your partner or your spouse try to have a conversation about what are some of the guidelines, some of the boundaries you want in your home. And have that conversation before situations come up or a situation arises. Yes. So ideally, before you get your kids or your stepkids involved in technology, whether it's the computer, the phone, the iPhone, Game Boys, or whatever it is that kids are into today, have that conversation, the what ifs conversations. Then after you've had that conversation with your partner and spouse in your own home, then it would be to have the parents of the children, of the child, that means the biological parents, come together and come to an agreement by saying, hey, these are what we're thinking of doing in our home. And we would like to see if you could cooperate and help us and support us with this. I know I've talked about this in my book of Stepmom's Book of Boundaries about technology, and I understand it's really difficult. But if you think about how important it is to have your children safe, and I know you have a lot of great information about this, and so but having the parents understand the importance of them coming together to prevent the children, your children or your stepkids, in being involved in potential difficult, issues there in the...
I call it a digital crisis. Yes.
Okay, I love that. Digital crisis. Yeah. Prevent digital crisis. So these are some of the things that I recommend people do. Obviously, it's easier said than done, but when you focus on what's important for your children, your stepchildren, I think you can appreciate the importance of doing this together.
Mm-hmm. I encourage parents to start with their own childhood and what was important back then, and move into, did you have a digital crisis growing up, depending on their age. If they had the internet, maybe it was dial-up, but certainly they've been digital crises ever since, you know, we were online. So talking through their hopes and fears for their child too really helps to open up the discussion to, this is who we want to build, this is who we want to create as a young adult. So if you can get parents on the same page to see the vision, then I think you're halfway done.
And I love what you said, Lisa, about, you know, going back to your own childhood. For me, I am not kidding. I had a crank phone in my home, so I can't go back to my childhood at that point because I'm ancient in terms of technology. But when I saw my granddaughter, right, who is now 15, go through all of this, it really scared me, because having been on the internet myself, I knew just by doing certain words that were very innocent, what popped out, right? And so I love what you said. Go back to what you grew up with, you know, whether you were tech savvy or not. What were some of your fears or concerns about being bullied or seeing stuff you didn't want to see? You know, do you want to do that to your own kids or to your stepkids, or do you want to have them in a sense of a safe place so that they can explore and enjoy the resources that the internet can provide and the social interaction it can give if it's safe and secure?
Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. Claudette, how can people find out more information about you?
Well, people can search me by doing the hashtag stepmomcoach. I have a website that's stepmomcoach.com, and I'm on social media. Again, use the hashtag stepmomcoach, and you'll find me just about everywhere. How about you, Lisa? How can we find more about what you do and help our kids and grandkids be secure and safe on the internet?
Well, you can go to parentingdigitalnatives.com. I'm also on Facebook, Parenting Digital Natives. I have an online class coming up next month that I am excited to teach, a 6-week class that gives parents time to implement week by week.
Well, I'm sure that it's going to be very interesting. I may just even pop in and take a look at it, because I think we can all learn about internet security and safety.
Claudette, I thank you for your time today.
Thank you. I enjoyed this. Bye.
Bye.